3, 2, 1.
Jesus got a text from the landowner saying there were hogs on the property, so Ben and I came the next night. We got set up on the hilltop next door watching this property, and sure enough, hogs came in before sundown. And here you can see the hogs moving through the brush. And there I've highlighted them so you can see them a little bit better. Even though you can't identify them as hogs, the way that they're moving, we can tell that they're hogs. We got over there, we actually pursued the hogs into the woods, but we're never able to get close enough to get a shot. So we returned to our hilltop where Ben worked with his Hogster R stimulus that he's going to be reviewing on Hunt Texas Hogs. During that time we saw hogs out here, and we pursued them over the hilltop here, way off in the distance. Here we are coming over that hilltop. At this point, Ben is getting video through his Bering Optics Super Yoter C clip-on thermal sight that is mounted in front of him, Yopta Optica 6, that uses the crosshairs for sighting. This is all mounted on top of a 6.5 Grendel where he's shooting Spear TNT bullets that he's hand-loaded.
They don't know we're here. We can still move up.
So we don't have a shot at this point because of cattle in the distance, so we're going to move off to the left as quickly as possible. And we're now in the middle of the herd of cattle.
Shooter ready when you're ready.
Ready when you are?
3, 2, 1. Keep going, I'm watching mine.
They're going at the tree. Got any more coming?
I'm still on mine. I don't want to lose it. My original.
Oop, cattle behind me.
After doing several scans all the way around, we didn't see any more hogs. We were checking on my last hog. When we saw these hogs cross under the fence, we don't know where they came from, but they're now on the neighbor's property and we don't have a shot. However, we turned back around.
3, 2, and 1.
And Ben's hog had gotten back up, and we put it down for good.
And 1.
Ben's hog turned out to be a 145-pound sow that was not pregnant. My opening shot was on a 100-pound sow, also not pregnant.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And my last hog shot turned out to be 120-pound sow, also not pregnant. We moved on to the next property. Now this is kind of interesting. There's this large hill. This is going uphill towards this mount at the top that's forested. And we've discovered hogs there. Now we are the 2 dots at the bottom of the map and the hogs are the X's, and we need to move a little bit to the right in order to get a better view for shooting. And I'm going to be using my Lone Star Armory TX15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced, and I'm going to be shooting Remington Core-Lokt bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory into Starline brass provided for me by my buddy Dinny. Now this is what happens when you take a misstep and you end up hitting your shooting sticks during a time that you really do need to be quiet when you're close in on hogs, because there they go running off into the woods on top of the hilltop. We've lost our shot opportunities. So we come up with a plan. The hogs are here. Ben and I come around to the backside to see if we can approach the hogs, but there's this large bluff right here. So what we decide at this point is that we're going to split up. I'm going to be on one side, he's going to be on the other. I'm going to shoot one hog up on the hill. All of the hogs are going to run out into the open where Ben is, and Ben is going to kill all of them. Or at least that's the plan. So first I'm having trouble getting a clear shot through all of the brush, and I don't want to be shooting over the top of the hill, so I need a hog that's down low with its head down, maybe in front of the tree like this one right here. And it goes down and the hogs run. And Ben starts shooting. here's the view from Ben's perspective. This is that steep bluff face on the other side that we couldn't climb up to approach the hogs on the top. And he's just waiting for my first shot. There he goes. And here come the hogs, just as planned. First shot missed. Bunch of hogs go running right by. Second shot misses. And the hogs are running through the fence because Ben has had a malfunction. So from that group we came away with just the one hog. It turned out to be a 60-pound male. And Ben has scrapped that magazine and changed it out for another one. And we've moved on to the next property. This is a property where previously the hogs were right next to the cattle, and that's where the hogs are yet again. We've got a ravine running down the middle of the field. We've got one hog on our side, and the rest of the hogs with the cattle. Assuming this is the same group as last week, we took 4 of them out of this group last week. So we hope to take a few more out this time as well. Here we've moved up to the ravine, the wind's in our favor. We have the cattle that are off to the left. We don't want to be shooting towards the cattle, but we can shoot by the cattle. But the hogs are slowly working their way in our direction, so we're just going to wait and see what develops. Ben steps away from his rifle. He leaves it right here while he checks the field next to us that we were just in on the other side of the ravine. And at this point,
They're running.
the hogs go on the move.
Take a shot.
You gonna shoot?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Safe. Here go the other one.
Scan right.
Yeah.
And if you look on the right hand side of the screen, you can see the initial group of runners taking off in the distance. We came away with 3 hogs, all boars, 110, 100, and 70 pounds. Our last hog of the night was not the hog that we were expecting to be shooting. We'd actually spied another hog in this field, much further back by the tree line that's going to be off to the right from this hog.
He's a good sized pig. The one in the back.
And at this point we are hiding behind a fence from the car passing on the highway. That illuminated the field with its headlights, and now we're going to go on the move to our shooting position so we're not shooting towards the landowner's barn.
Shooter ready?
Hold on.
That's the hog we initially identified off in the distance.
Okay, shooters ready.
Let's wait till he goes broadside again.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Other one's
goes
running
the other
left to right. Elvis has left the building.
So our last hog of the night was a 190-pound sow. She was pregnant with 7 on board, and that gave us a total of 895 pounds for the night.
3, 2, 1.
Carpe sus, my friends.